I'm Maddie MacLaine, founder and CEO of Fairwinds Trading Company. I've been a sailor all my adult life, and I'm now creating a virtuous circle of trade between Africa and Europe.
This is me with Issa Ndiaye, the director of the NGO Action pour le Développement. We went back to Casalol, Guinea-Bissau in 2015 on his bike. We filled up with petrol, hit the muddy road, through the pouring rains, got stuck a few times, stopped for shelter during a torrent. That afternoon, I cracked nuts with the women so we could dry them in the rays of sunshine between cloudbursts. We're working together to establish a supply chain where the women are not only paid a fair price for their work, but will become micro-entrepreneurs, ultimately in control of the whole process. By economically empowering individual women, we water the grass at root level, strengthening the indigenous culture in such a way that it cannot be torn up. I call it trickle-up economics. This economic stability will allow the fragile peace that has been recently declared in the region to flourish. Our goal is to get each of them a manual cold press that they can use in their own homes, as well as to assist them in establishing a workers' cooperative that will handle the collection and distribution of their production. The first stage was to get the nuts out to a cold press in the north of Senegal and to start the process by getting customers interested in the oil and in our project. The transport's the toughest bit. The village is miles in on a footpath. The shortest distance out is to the river, where we transport the nuts by pirogue, and then switch to a 4x4 for another 20 miles of muddy track before we even get to a real road. This is another reason why we need to produce the oil in the villages. After distributing the oil from the 2015 trip, a major distribution company has come back to us for more samples. Several large cosmetics companies that they supply to have shown an interest in both the project and the oil. So, there's a chance of a 500-litre order this year and up to 10 tons next year. But before they can commit to anything, they need fresh samples. And that's why I need to go back and recreate this journey now while the nuts are ripe. This time, getting out to more villages, collecting more nuts so that we're ready to press when the order comes through. A 10-ton order will really change these women's lives. If this doesn't happen, the rest won't happen. And that's why I'm asking folks to pitch in whatever they can, a few bucks, so we can get back out to the villages, pay these women to collect and dry the nuts, transport the nuts to the cold press in the north, and get the samples out to the buyers. This will move us one step closer to the women having their own presses and owning their own businesses.